Welcome to 𝐄𝐓𝐇𝐄𝐄, where we talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 9:22 a.m. on the Eastern Time on September 12th on Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Ethereum $100,750, down about 1% so far. On the overall crypto market and the equity market, again, we're relatively mixed bag. On the equity side, we are still gliding on a green side of the spectrum across all the indexes are currently up about 0.5%. So you could say it's up, but not really like robustly up like the days we were experiencing on Friday. Obviously, we were at a relatively submerged level, so the whales immediately stepped in. And oil prices seems to be rising a little bit this morning, up 2%, trading at $88 per barrel, while the 10-year yields is still kind of levitating around 3.3%, unfortunately. So it seems like we still try to figure out, and it seems like the psychology on the market front is still obviously anticipating the CPI report, which is basically happening tomorrow, PPI report happening on Wednesday on the 14th. Obviously, with respect to the Ethereum 2.0 merge, that's happening on the 15th on Thursday. So it's going to be a quite colorful next couple of days. And then the next week is going to be on the 20th and 21st with respect to, obviously, the FOMC meeting on to, capturing this synopsis of what have happened so far. Are we going to be going with 75 basis point? Are we going to go 1%? Are we going to go back to maybe a lower percentage of a rate hike going forward? Before I dive into the technical, let's just take a look at something that is I guess I'm giving this like for free now, and this some of my patrons are probably getting pained by this. But with respect to some of the buying activities that we've been seeing collectively in the last I would say 48 56 hours so far, seems like with respect to some politicians, take a look at the list right here, and this is like shown on our Patreon. Seems like they've been quite active onto pumping the market up on Friday closing. So this is the list of the ones that bought in. If feel free to reference this if you are like take a pause of this video or whatever. I update this on a day-to-day basis, so feel free to check it out. And also with respect to BlackRock, they went bananas on Friday. They bought a ton of stocks, but they sold a little bit, right? But I think they only sold these to kind of use that to offset to buy a lot more stocks. You could see that they bought in, if you count it up together, they bought $1 billion worth of Intuit. Like what the, like that's crazy. They bought a ton of stocks. They kept hold on the other ones, like the ones that you see no change, but like collectively, they they went on a shopping spree on Friday. Was it a Black Friday sales? I don't know. And respect to Bark Invest as well, they did sell some, but collectively, if you compare that into, which side of the spectrum, you could see clearly they bought a lot more stocks, and you could see that they also bought into it, and they also bought some of the other stocks that BlackRock was buying. So, feel free to refer this to our Patreon list. I update this on a day-to-day basis. Seems like the whales were very active on this Friday, which, propel up the market that way. But is this like a bull trap, or what is this, right? We could take a look at the technical right now with respect to recording time of 9:25 a.m. on the Eastern Time. So we are at the 1750 right now. So take a look on a daily. You can see clearly we're meeting with the resistance level right now, right? So this is we're hitting a wall basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And what's the next level? Can we break above the ceiling? Would be going up to again like 2000, right? But with respect to the inertia, you could see clearly RSI is already dipping, MACD's already dipping, so the inertia looks quite stale. So daily looks very bearish at the moment. On the weekly front, very bearish as well, unfortunately. It seems like this is coming into fruition like we were expecting. And also at the same time, you could see clearly we got canceled out twice at 46 out of 70. So this is not ideal at all. And lastly on the monthly, it is bullish, but right, what this is telling us that with respect to whatever the whale did on Friday, we're gonna see a dump, because a lot of like the innocent investors like us would be chasing inside thinking that, oh yeah, the whales might think that we are in the positive side of the spectrum, especially if they can pump the market ahead of it happening. They could short the market, so the volatility will increase, which is going to make can increase the potential of profit if it goes their way. So that's something that the whales are doing, and that's important why we keep track of the list on a day-to-day basis to understand what are the whales doing. The media front might be interesting, but sometimes they might be old news. So seeing where they are putting their money at is probably the best news you could get out of it, right? And respect to Bitcoin, on monthly, you could see that we have glide down quite significantly for quite some time. So a bullish run is going to be happening months out. Weeks out, we are going to see some short-term normalization, which makes sense. And then daily, again, very bearish, right? This is not good. Very, very extended. You could see that we are going to be meeting, well, not yet, right? You're going to be meeting with the resistance level of 62. So we're 60 right now. So it's going to be coming any days now. You could see that whenever you go up very, very fast, and you could like take a look at this from the past. Like if you extend it for quite some time, you could drag up, but like eventually, if you drag up very, very sharp, you will cross down like very, very sharp as well. It's like a baseball analogy, right? So definitely be cautious about this one. Okay. Well, I appreciate you for hopping on the call with me this morning. I'm gonna go get breakfast. I do have a long day ahead of me, in-person meetings specifically. But I appreciate you for always like joining me on these meetings, and I look forward to catching up with you guys tomorrow. This will be my only meeting with you guys today. All right, take care.